recording. I think that this is working. Good night, everyone. I'm Luitas Montes, and I'm trying something different today. I'm not reading the physical books, so instead I'm going to read the book in my computer. Maybe you can see the same thing that I'm reading, and that is good for both of us. In the last two chapters, Nat, the investigator, was looking for the son of Anne, that it's supposed to be working in a cab company. And the other thing is that Nat, the investigator, is also looking for information about their sons, of the sons, the children of Mr. Whittaker. So this the name of this chapter is chapter 7, developments. Yes, like this. It had been a long day. It was almost time for a cool beer. Stella was reading at her desk. How are things, Stella? I asked. Everything is fine except that the office is too hot, Stella replied. I can't work and I've got a headache. Message received. So everything is normal, I say. That's what I like to hear. What are you reading about? Air conditioned units. You know what they are? Smart machines that cool down rooms. She held a picture of one up. Dream on! These things cost money, I said. The phone rang. It was Joe. Nat, I've been watching Wiseman cabs all afternoon. There is a lot of movement in and out of that office. Cab drivers going in carrying one suitcase, then coming out with a different one, and driving away. Seem to be doing everything except carrying passengers. Okay. Interesting. I wonder what Wiseman's up to. The answer is in those suitcases, boss. Did you get some photos? I asked. Used a whole roll of film. It's been developed now, Joe replied. Well done. There will be a cold beer with your name on it waiting at McFadden's, the bar. Why pay for a sauna when all you have to do is sit and sweat in your office? Maybe Stella was right. She was usually right about a lot of things. I was just thinking about the cold beers when Dr. Fisher phoned from Beverly Hospital, and his condition was getting much worse. How much longer has she got, doctor? I asked. She's had heart trouble for years, and then with that heart attack at the station, I'm seriously worried, Mr. Malley. Is she still conscious? Yes, but only just. Well, I've got something that should make her hold on, I say. We are looking for her son and getting closer. We found his old boss in the S village. There seems to have been some arguments between them. My guess is Jack's keeping away from him. Just tell her we are getting close. I felt both sad and angry as I put down the phone. Sad for the people who had to live out their lives in the streets. Angry about the society that put them on the streets. Stella stopped reading and looked up. What's the matter, Nat? It's Annie. If we don't find Jackie's son, she is going to die without seeing him, I say. Nat, I got an idea. Yeah? Why don't I phone every cab company in the book? I could say I'm Jackie's ex-friend. wanting to see him again to talk things over, Stella said. Good thinking, but first I need some food and beer. I'll see you in McFadden's after you look up. Ed Winchester from the Daily News was watching me as I finished my first beer. It was cool and delicious, and hardly touched the size of my throat as it went down. I immediately, I immediately felt better. Nat, what a thirst! Now, I have I got something for you from the Daily News 5 years ago. But first, I get it. The story is going to cost me another drink. This had better be good. It handed me a photocopy of a news story. The headline read, Wiseman and Clayton not guilty. I continued reading. Ernest Wiseman and Jackie Clayton walk free today after being found not guilty of buying and selling stolen property. That is, I said. Joe spent the afternoon watching what was going on at Wiseman Cabs. Jackie Clayton used to work for Wiseman Cabs. In this story, Jackie was with a guy called Wiseman. Maybe he changed his name to make it sound more American. Joe had arrived with the photos. Picture after picture of cab drivers going in and out of the office with different suitcases. And a beautiful picture of Wiseman. That's him, I say. Now, if we compare him with a picture of Ernest Wiseman in the Daily News story, yeah, it's the same guy. And he doesn't get any prettier with age. This is New York Police Department work. Excuse me while I phone Captain Oldenburg. Oldenburg was in a bad mood. He sounded as if he was about to explode. That was normal and natural. I only got worried when he was in a good mood. What do you want, Marley? Don't waste my time. Oldenburg, you remember a guy by the name of Wiseman? He was found not guilty about 5 years ago. Yeah, I'd love to get my hands on him again. Your dreams may come true. Get some of your boys to watch Wiseman Cabs on Avenue A. I think Wiseman, is as he's known now, is still in the same kind of work with the cab business as a cover. This sounds promising, Marley, and if you get Wiseman, gave him a hard time. Trust me, Marley, what have you got against him? Oldenburg asked. He refused to let me hire a cab. I knew from my time with the New York Police Department that Oldenburg was one of the most unpleasant people I've ever met. The strange thing was that I liked the guy. As long as you stayed on the right side of him, things were alright. There was a beer waiting for me at the bar. I always have close relationships with beers. How is Oldenburg? Asked Shaw. He's in terrible mood. I answered, sorry. So, what's news? Estelle arrived and had brought another magazine about air conditioner. She showed me the front cover. It reads, You too can be cold, fresh and relaxed in July. Say goodbye to the summertime blues with Antarctic air conditioning. 2 units for under $700. Under $700! The price was $699. That made me temperature rise, but I knew I had lost. If it would keep Stella happy, it was well worth it. That is, you win, Stella. Do it before I change my mind, I say. What's going on, boss? Asked Shaw. Nat has kindly agreed to get a air conditioner for the office, said Stella. I was going to be $700 poorer. That made me feel very sad indeed, like when you lose a close friend. It looked like I was going to spend Mr. Whitaker's $2,000 before I even reached my bank account. And that is how the chapter 7 ends. I hope you enjoyed this video. Finally, Stena will be able to enjoy air conditioning in her office. The police is going to catch up the cab company where strange things happen. Thanks for seeing my video and see you at the next one. Have a nice day.